Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is July 30th, 2025, and here are the top crypto news stories. We'll start straight from the US with a bill that will be very fashionable in the future. This bill was introduced by our beloved Mrs. Lummis, and if it ever passes and becomes law, it could codify a mandate from a US housing regulator to home loan buyers to consider digital assets in their applications. So we're talking about the use of digital assets in home loans. It's something that, I repeat, we'll see a lot more of in the future, especially with Bitcoin. Moving on, a little bit about our stablecoins. We're going to Hong Kong, which will finally set the rules for stablecoins. Hong Kong's laws will come into effect on August 1st, and many Hong Kong companies will enter the crypto space. As for stablecoins, the Bank of Korea doesn't want to be left out. In particular, the South Korean Central Bank has set up a virtual asset department to monitor the cryptocurrency market and guide internal discussions on local currency stablecoins. So, from our countries, we will also go to RAKBANK, which is the first bank in the United Arab Emirates to offer crypto at retail. The National Bank of RAKBANK, a state-owned bank in the United Arab Emirates, is the first state-owned bank in the country to offer retail crypto, allowing customers to buy, sell, and trade crypto directly through their accounts. And from our bank, we go back to all those who are buying crypto. We go to the Strategy, which bought 21,021 Bitcoin after receiving $2.5 billion from Stretch, which we have seen in previous episodes of Crypto News. Moving on, we also go to the founder of Hedera, who will be taking on a new role. The founder of Hedera will be taking on the position of CEO and director at the end of the month to launch a new crypto strategy. Specifically, this person will be taking over Zeus Power, a NASDAQ and Israeli listed company that announced a private investment worth $180 million to buy Bitcoin. From those who are buying Bitcoin, we go to those who are buying Ethereum. We go to 180 Life Sciences, which is a company whose stock is worth less than 99.99%. It's like a meme coin, literally. So this company said, you know what? We're going to buy $425 million worth of Ethereum, because it's seen from Crypto News that people who buy crypto usually see their stock prices go up. Moving on, since we're talking about Ethereum, we go back to BTCS, which already owns $265 million worth of Ethereum. However, it plans to sell up to $2 billion worth of shares to continue buying Ethereum. And with that, according to Standard Chartered, the companies have already acquired 1% of the Ethereum supply. According to them, that percentage could increase to as much as 10% as institutional demand for Ethereum continues to grow. But we've already covered that on Crypto News. Moving on, we come to our last company for today, DeFi Development, which is basically increasing its holdings in Solana. The company told us that it bought 181,303 SOL between July 21st and July 28th at an average price of $155.33 per Solana. So from our companies, we move on to something very interesting for those who are mining or thinking about mining. Bitmain, one of the largest companies that makes ASICs, is finally coming to the US. We've already known this from previous episodes of Crypto News, but now it's confirmed, according to Bloomberg sources. Let's say that this company will start manufacturing chips in early 2026, and according to the information here, this company manufactures 82% of the materials needed to produce ASICs, so it's the largest manufacturer we have on the planet so far. For our coins now, we'll start with Pyth Network, which is bringing Hong Kong to the blockchain. The Oracle Pyth Network has launched a real-time price feed for 85% of the largest stocks in Hong Kong. The price feeds cover a total market cap of $3.73 trillion. So, as we've said before in Crypto News, tokenizing stocks on the blockchain is a hot topic, and one thing you need is tools like Pyth or Chainlink to take the prices from the real world and put them on the blockchain. And Pyth has already covered the Hong Kong market. For our latest news, we'll go to Zora, where over 100,000 cryptocurrencies have been created in 48 hours. As a result, Zora alone is currently producing 92.5% of the tokens, far surpassing PamFan. According to this screenshot, in the last 2 days, it has created more than 50,000 cryptocurrencies alone. And for Zora, for those interested, we already discussed this on Crypto News 3 days ago, and it's time to go to our favorite cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin, which is at $118,000. The price is stable. All we expect from our finances is for the Fed to come out in 2 hours from now and talk to us about interest rates. We know with 97% certainty that we will not have a rate cut. We also know that in September, we have a 64% chance of a rate cut. So today we may not have a rate cut, but we may get a statement from the Fed. That wraps up the top news for crypto. Today is July 30th, 2025. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone and have a good day.